So what you're seeing here is some pretty bad connective issues here, because no one, as you can see, no one is moving, and the timer at the bottom is rapidly moving all of a sudden, and then I'm at a bit of a disadvantage, which is not the start you want to a game of survival games. It's definitely not ideal, and it could and it almost always means the end of your game. I'm just going to grab these things here. So this is just me showing you a couple tips about how to win. Not necessarily win, just do better in it. Okay, so I'm just attacking this guy with my CPS. That makes sense. So an important part is, it's not mandatory, but you should probably be using Minecraft for Windows 10 edition, because that just makes it a lot much easier since you have a mouse and that sort of stuff. If you're on Xbox edition or PS4, that's fine. It's going to be quite a bit harder though. So because you're going to want to get like loads of hits in, which is pretty important to winning a battle quite a lot of the time, which is often why people will, with like good CPS, will often come out on top. There was a bit of bad lag there. So yeah, I'm just going after this guy here. An important part is that I keep on him, because that otherwise, because I can get his loot now. Okay, and you also don't want to open it. You want to break the thing and then just pick up the loot, so you don't have to like, if it makes sense. So yeah, you just open it like that. Now I can quickly check in my inventory if there's anything I should put on. In this case, there is not. So I just close the inventory here. And well, yeah, so important part is just to practice your CPS. And so when you go into battle, you can click very fast and just like getting loads of hits, preferably so that they're off the ground while you're hitting them, which is pretty good. But yeah, so I'm just kind of over here looking for people right now, and yeah. So I did cut off a bit where nothing was happening, so I'm just attacking this guy here, and as you can see, I'm hitting him quite a lot, and then I'm just breaking the tombstone. You don't want to really open it, because you just want to break it and then see what sort of stuff, if you get what I mean, if that makes sense. At least that's my personal strategy. You don't have to do that, of course, but yeah, I personally think that is best. So there's only 5 players left, and I've already got quite a few kills, which is nice. By the way, I did turn down the volume on it because it sounded really weird, and so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm just kind of wandering around here. Can't break that. But yeah, I'll get back when I get to see, I find another player. Okay, so I've got a bit of stuff here. I can see there's an opponent over there. I'm going to go into it. But another important thing, which is stated by Sun Tzu's The Art of War, and Technoblade does actually have a very good reason to be talking about that, because Sun Tzu does bring up a lot of good points, is to pick your battles. I know it just did cut off a bit there when I just killed it. I had some troubles with the recording. But yeah, so it is important to pick your battles, because if you know you can't win a battle, it's not going to end well. But you also know what you need to know what you're dealing with if you want to win. But yeah, if you do start a battle, you want to commit to it. You want to just keep going. You need to keep getting at it, if you get what I mean. So you can't just like, oh, I'm getting really low, I need to run off. No, you should I know I do that sometimes, which is how it happens to the best of us, but you want to try and just commit to it, even if you think you're about to die, because it could go in your favour at the last second, and you're vulnerable if you're running away, because your enemy is facing directly towards you, and you can't hit them, but they can hit you, if you get what I mean. But so yeah, you want to try and commit to your battles. Yeah. So unknowingly to me, the enemy was right down here. So I just dropped down and getting quite a few hits. And he's already gone, and I won the game, which was surprisingly easy. But to be fair, I did have a fairly good sword. And yeah, but also these are just tips, you know. This is not guaranteed to like win you every time or anything like that, because I died the recording was over 2 hours long. I'm not joking. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Sorry for not uploading.